Shout out to everybody. You already know it's your girl, Moochie, straight at the 845 online radio. Shout out to the hottest online radio station in the Hudson Valley. Reporting live 845, straight 845 radio, building our own from the ground up. Tonight's show is sponsored by Dave East live in concert this Friday, January 11th, brought to you by Austin Watts and Styles Inc., hosted by Miss 845 herself. Shout out to 2 Live Entertainment as well as Struggle Life. So make sure you're in the building. Shout out to DJ Sirius and DJ Neptune and everyone else that'll be there. Now, Newburgh, you know I love coming to your city. Who else but the infamous Mr. Mike Crocker in the building, y'all? Hey! Listen, we're going to get into it, but Mike, do me a favor, talk to the people, tell them who you are and a little bit about yourself.
Hey, yo, what's up? I'm MIC from Newburgh, Will Block representative, you know what I'm saying? I'm a local artist. Local artists, I just keep punching them in the mouth.
That's
man.
it, just punching them in the mouth.
Keep punching them in the mouth, man.
Now let's get into it. How long you been an artist?
Forever.
All your life?
Yeah.
When did you take music seriously?
When I was locked up.
When you was locked up?
Yeah.
And how long did you do?
I started off in DFY, so I did 5 years in DFY when I was younger. So after that, you know, got into the street life or whatever, you know, back and forth in and out the can and stuff. But I don't know. I really picked it back up a couple years ago to try to influence my homeboys. I got a couple homeboys that's pretty nice.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? I wanted to kind of, you know, spark the fire. You know, they'll look at me and say, "Damn, man, if Mike could do it, I know I could do it."
Right.
That's really what I got into it. I just got more love for it than they do.
Than they
You know
do.
what I'm saying?
Now, did music save your life? Did it keep you out the street? Did it save you? Do you feel like it saved you?
Yeah, cause it's like my therapy. So whatever I'm going through, or you know what I'm saying, I could have took a lot of problems out on people, or I could have, you know what I'm saying, projected myself to come across differently. So I always chose to write my feelings down, or what I'm going through, or things that I see and stuff. It's a lot easier for me to deal with emotions and stuff is to write it down.
But to write it down.
Yeah.
Now, growing up musically, who are some of the artists that influenced you in life?
Coochie Rap.
Okay.
Rakim. Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
Tupac.
And Tupac. And besides hip hop, is there any other artist in the industry growing up that you listened to that influenced you that wasn't hip hop?
Bell Biv DeVoe.
Who was that?
BBD. They was like the spinoff of New Edition.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a throwback.
Yeah, so you know, because they sung, but there was 3 of them, and one of them rapped. So I always like rap music that got R&B mixed in with it.
Right.
Those are my favorite type of songs because it's more music to me. You know what I'm saying?
Now, since you say that, now we're speeding up. We're in 2019. Listening to some of this music now is not the music that we grew up to. So what is your outlook now on music?
I like the diversity to it.
Okay.
I like how, you know, you can listen to some of the young guys that's coming up now, and their stories are deep. You know, they come from areas that, you know, there's a lot of pain and there's a lot of struggle in them areas, and some of those areas that they made it out of or are trying to make it out of. You know what I'm saying? It's inspirational.
Right. Now, you grew up in Newburgh?
Yeah.
All your life?
No.
Where were you originally from?
I grew up in New Paltz.
Ooh, that's a difference.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. New Paltz and Newburgh is totally different in economy and economics and everything, culture and everything. So when you came into Newburgh, how did you adjust?
Well, I came from Albany after I grew up in New Paltz, and then, you know, I was in a couple of boys' homes and stuff like that. But I got used to being in Albany, and you know, I kind of picked up the street thing because I was going to college, and college really wasn't cutting it, you know, at the time, you know, money-wise and stuff. So I went to Albany, and then, you know, my whole family's from Newburgh, so, you know, I got tired of Albany and stuff like that. I went to jail up there before and stuff, so I wanted a different scenery. So I'm like, let me go home to where my family is at.
Mm-hmm.
That was like 20 years ago. I haven't left.
And you haven't left.
No.
Now, shout out to Newburgh. That's one of the cities in the Hudson Valley that has, like, to me, some of the most talented artists is right there in that city. So when you were decided that you were going to take your music career seriously, how did you, or what are you doing to separate yourself from the pack? Because like you said, everybody in Newburgh is doing music. So how is Mike Crocker separating himself? Like, what are you doing that's so special that you feel that it's so special that makes you hot?
I'm not dropping like music every once in a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay relevant. I try to work on my craft every day. I'm not taking no time off. I'm going out of town. You know, I'm booking my own shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and for the most part, you know, I do it by myself.
That's what I was about to say. You don't have no team.
Nah.
Now, to artists that are out here doing it by themselves, what can you say to them? What advice that you give? Because people always say you need a team, but here you come saying that you're doing it by yourself. So you doing it by yourself, is it working for you?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
That's a good question. That's good. That's a good answer.
But until I have a definitive answer, I'm gonna keep rolling how I'm rolling.
How you rolling?
Yeah.
Because you trust yourself.
Yeah.
And you know yourself.
Yeah.
Would you be in support of a team?
I don't know. I don't know if a team is gonna bring to light what I'm trying to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to lead by example in what I do. So if I'm putting music out, if I'm shooting a video this week, then I want to make sure that when next week comes, I'm either in the studio or I'm promoting. You know, starting to get into promotion a little more, because to me that's the biggest thing.
Absolutely.
If you're not promoting, then nobody really knows what
No,
you're doing.
and then people drop music all the time, and it's like, it's like a long music. Who is this? Who is this? But if we see you everywhere, definitely shout out to you. Understand the business part of it. So shout out to you. I see some of the videos that you've done. I definitely see you worked with some of the greats. Shout out to Dope Coley.
Yeah.
How is it working in Newburgh with some of the other artists and some of the other videographers? Are they receptive to you as an artist, or do you have a hard time linking with some of the people?
You know, that's it's kind of like a touchy thing, you know, because Coley, for instance, you know, he's a real busy person. You know what I'm saying? He works, you know what I mean? He's an artist, he shoots videos. So, you know, to not be on anybody else's time, you know, I went and bought my own camera. You understand what I'm saying? I went and made sure that I wrote down everything that I want to accomplish, and make sure that nobody or nothing can hold
it up. Right,
you know
right.
So when, you know, even going to, like, I recorded the retreat in Marlboro. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Zoo and Phil.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know, what draws me to them is the atmosphere. You know what I mean? You go in there, and you know, I met Jay Andre there. I met Sage there.
Shout out to Sage the English. Yep.
First time I ever talked to Party, he was there. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we talked in passing. You know, just like, you know, who's that? Oh, that's such and such. Hey, how you doing? Then I talked to the people that was with him, and they gave me an idea of who he is. You know, because he's from my city, but I don't know him personally.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when I asked about him, and you know, they gave me the whole rundown about, you know, how he was in college, and, you know, he's there with a friend of his that plays basketball. I mean, he could have went to play basketball.
That's right.
in college.
He sure could have.
He chose to go the other route. So, you know, to make those type of not relationships, but to come across people,
Connections
and under that roof, you know, and Marlboro it's powerful, you know, because that's how you network, that's how you meet people, and you know, shout out to Zoo and Phil, man, because they put me in touch with Dizzy Banco.
Yes, most of the greats also, you know, record at the retreat.
Yeah.
So shout out to you for recording at the retreat, because I believe you, because I see all their resume is extensive with people. Like, I feel like they're creating stars. So shout out to the Retreat, and you're going to be one of them working with them because they make good quality music, good quality sound, everything, definitely. Listen, everything is not peachy keen in this lifestyle, and we know that we are struggling trying to be artists and hosts and radio personalities. What keeps you motivated? What keeps you ambitious? What makes you get up in the morning and say, I want to do music, even if you're not getting paid, even if nobody's listening? What's the motivation?
I'm competitive, so if I listen to, I'm all over the internet every day. You know what I mean? So if I hear something from somebody and I really like it, it makes me want to be better. You know, it makes me want to keep going. You know, I don't believe in, because I'm older and stuff like that. So people always say, Mike, you a little bit too old to rap, but I'm making music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I try to tell people there's a difference. You know what I'm saying?
Between rapping and making music.
Yeah.
What's the difference between rapping and making music? Just in case people want to just ask.
I mean, I think rapping is like slick talking. You know what I'm saying? It came up on the corner. You know what I'm saying? Rap came from the corner, so it's that type of thing. But then when you're riding in the car, you want to hear something that you could feel.
Yes.
And that's what music is to me. Music is emotion. You know what I mean? You look at country music and that's $1 billion industry. More records get sold in country than anything. And they speak about emotion. There'd be 100 songs about a man breaking up with his wife, but those are the
top selling, right?
Because people can relate to that.
Right.
So I don't want to write nothing that people can't relate to.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, I'm not that Mercedes-Benz BBS wearing type of cat.
Maseratis and right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why my rap name is my name. I don't need to put something else in there to throw you off and stuff like that.
Right, you just who you are. They're gonna get what they're gonna get.
Yeah.
The authenticity of Mike Crocker.
Yeah.
Now, you're an artist. You're watching. You're hearing. What is your stance on these artists that get on the blogs and make posts like, this is the top 5, this is the top 10, I'm better than all these artists. What is your take on that? And knowing that you're working, knowing that you're going and you're making great music, what is your take on this?
I love it, man. I love it because it's friendly. It's friendly competition. You know what I'm saying? As long as nobody's saying, nah, he better than him. You know what I'm saying? It's if you want to be the best, you know what I mean. You gotta come like the best, and it's not just 845. I mean, it's cool. You know what I'm saying, for people to judge people on, you know what I'm saying, who they think is the best and stuff. That's with anything. It's with sports.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's with the females that walk past every day. You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be people that's gonna wonder, or people that's gonna say, oh, I think this person is the best, or I think this person. That's all cool. You know what I'm saying? Same way people will say that LeBron's better than Michael Jordan. You know
right.
So.
And then some people say Michael Jordan better than LeBron.
It's all opinion.
And it's all so you're okay with it.
Yeah,
it doesn't make you feel no type of way. It doesn't make you want to give up on music or none of that good stuff.
Nah, it just makes me want to go harder. That's it.
Now, do you have children?
Yeah.
How many children do you have?
3.
3. Do you have a fiance, a wife, a girlfriend?
Yeah.
How do you balance your music and your family?
They just gotta roll with the flow. You know what I'm saying? They gotta I'm there enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of things that I do with the music, it happens at night.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And during the day they're in school. So
right.
That's my favorite time of the day. When they leave to go to school, I can sit down and write my songs. Nobody's home. You know what I'm saying? And I just zone out from there.
Now, what inspires you? Like, what makes Mike say, "Oh shoot, I gotta get in the studio"? Like, does something have to happen? Do you have to hear something? Do you have to see something? Or it's just that's what you just want? You just get up and you say, "I'm in the studio once a week." And that's it.
I listen to beats all the time on YouTube.
Okay.
A lot of people knock that. You know what I'm saying? Taking beats off of YouTube and everything. But as an artist and stuff like that, YouTube is your playground. You can find any kind of beat that you're looking for, any type of emotion that you're going through. One thing that I found with, getting beats from local dudes that are making beats.
Right.
they're trying a little too hard in the beats.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? Explain that to us.
There's way too many sounds in it.
In the beat.
Yeah.
From local. Okay.
Yeah, you don't know where it breaks at, and you know that's not with everybody, but with most, you know, from what I've heard, because I've listened to them all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a rap video that comes out in 845 that I don't listen to. There's not a song on SoundCloud that comes out that I don't listen to.
Me
you know
too.
what I'm saying? I listen to everything and everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I critique. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is what I'm saying relevant enough to match, you know, these people that are, you know what I'm saying, putting continuous music out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not gonna base myself off of one, you know, this person has a song out and then you don't hear again from them till like next Christmas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, but the people that are staying relevant are the ones that I listen to. That's what motivates, you know, motivates me, because I want to be right there. I want to be right there when the door opens up.
Right, and the opportunities come.
Yeah.
Now, what is your ethnicity?
I'm black and white.
Black and white.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's a little bit harder, or do you feel like people will receive you? Because people may say, like, you're not really part of our culture. So how can you rap about our culture? How can you sing about our culture? How can you... So what do you say to people that may think that when they look at you?
Ain't nobody realer than me, man.
That's it.
That's it. Ain't nobody realer than me. You know what I mean? I like the things I write about, nobody writing about it. You know what I'm saying? The things that I talk about, most men won't even, you know what I'm saying, come forward and admit that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how I give it to them.
Now, you've been around. You're an OG. You see the talent out here. Is there anybody in the 845 that you see working and you just saying you haven't come across them, but you're like, I want to work with them? No.
I'm
wow. Nobody?
Nah, because I'm not big on that. I'm not big on features and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
So, your first album that we're going to talk about that you're going to drop is going to be no features? I think J. Cole, didn't J. Cole do that? Or someone just do that?
Maybe.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think J. Cole did a whole album with no features. But that's what you want to do? Now, why is that, Mike?
Because I got a lot to say, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You know, it's you know, when it comes to doing features with people and stuff like that, it's never out of love. There's always a price tag with it. And of course I could pay the price tag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I go to this dude and I say, yo, listen, we need to do a song together. Don't worry about the video. I'm going to shoot the video. I'm going to pay for everything. I'll even pay for your studio time for you to come record your verse. Why would you try to charge me?
Right. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So those same people that I reached out to, you know what I'm saying? Because there were a few people that I reached out to, and they came with a price tag. Now I just put them in the crosshairs.
That's it.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? If we cross paths somewhere else and stuff like that, they gonna wish I was on their side versus me being on their side.
That's a good way to look at it.
You know what I mean? It's just, I see why there's so much friction and so much animosity and so much, you know, because sometimes I get caught up in that also. You know, I get caught up in the I want to be better than this person, or I want to, instead of saying, nah, I should work with this person and
Right.
and third.
Right.
But, you know, that's why I choose to do things on my own, because a lot of these dudes aren't receptive. A lot of these artists aren't receptive. They get to a point where they think that because they got a song out or they got a video out, that they should, if I go to them and say, yo, let's do a song together, and you try to charge me, I'm kind of taking that as an insult. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no way in the world that you putting in more work than I am. I just respect your style, and I think our styles will
match each other.
You know,
shout out to you, Mike. Definitely. Listen, we know everything. Like I keep saying, everything is not good because we're really trying to make this music thing. What is one thing that you hate about being an artist? You just despise.
That the closest people to you,
Mm-hmm.
they don't show you no love.
No love.
None whatsoever, man. And that's the driving force behind me. Like, people that I'm cool with and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying? People that, they'll ride past me every day. And they'll break their neck to say what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Beat the horn, something.
Mm-hmm.
Almost rear end something to say what's up. and I can't even get them to like my video.
Not even push a simple like.
Not even a simple button. And that's, I'm telling you now, a lot of my videos that I put out, they get to like 10,000 views, 150 likes. You know what I'm saying? Like I got this song that I incorporated into my, you know, we're shooting a video for it soon.
Right.
You know what I mean? It speaks on that, and you know what I mean? I want people to sit there and say to themselves, am I guilty of that? Yeah, you guilty of that. Take ownership. When people say this isn't happening and this isn't happening and this person should be doing this, and what are you doing to help the situation?
Situation.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, how does that make you feel? You see these people, they break your necks, you know, they dab you up, you probably chill together, have a drink together, and then they won't even support you. Like, how do you feel? Because this is your city, this is your town, this is your region. Like, how does that make you feel? And does that make you even feel like quitting? Like, do you want to stop, give up? Like, talk to me. What did it go through your mind?
That shit make me crack up, man. I think it's the funniest thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, if you know, I will sit there and I will say happy birthday to people I don't even know.
No, right.
You know what I mean? I will congratulate people on having children, and I don't know the parents. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the grandparents to that baby. You know what I'm saying? I just want to, you know what I'm saying? I want people to understand that, you know what I mean? To show love with anything. It doesn't have to be with somebody's music or whatever, but period. To show love don't cost you nothing.
Nothing. It's free.
You know what I'm saying? And people will put, you know, it costs more to hate somebody than to do to love them.
That's a fact.
So, you know, it's a harsh reality and stuff like that, but it's all good.
Now, you saying that, you know, you see people that don't support you, or it's a lot of people don't, but there you do, and the flip side, you do get a lot of support.
Yeah.
You get a lot of support.
Yeah.
And a lot of people follow you. Even when you put that you're coming on this show, I watched your numbers just like, and everybody had so great things to say about you and well wishes. So what do you say to your supporters out there that actually follow you, support you, trust you, believe in you?
I'm gonna give you every bit of energy I got. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay consistent. You know, for the people that want to see you win, you know what I'm saying? Those are the people that you embrace. You know what I'm saying? That's what keeps you moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, the world is a big place. You know what I mean? I can't wait to. I thought that it was important to get a home base and have people that do support you locally and stuff like that. But I guess the time's come to like really hit the road, like, you know.
So you feel like at this point in your career, it's time to go outside?
Yeah.
Because I haven't really honestly seen you perform really anywhere in the 845.
Yeah, no, I got it coming though.
But I know you've been booked outside of the 845. Yeah. Is it easier for that people book you outside than inside?
Nah, you know what it is? It's some of these places I go and do these shows, you know, I'm online researching and I come across these places that are hosting an event, or you know what I'm saying, they're taking submissions.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I get into it by then. There's not a lot of that here. You know
That's true.
So,
that's true.
You know, a couple of weeks ago, you know, I try to give, you know, I reached out to a few artists, quite a few. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I know for some artists, you know, it takes a certain kind of focus to get in the car and go all the way to the city or go somewhere else and then perform around people that you don't know. You understand? It takes a certain type of person to even do that. So I say, all right, to get people to that next level, because I feel that when you're doing this music thing, it's steps.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm at the performance step now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where I'm going places, I'm booking these venues, I'm throwing my own parties there, and I'm performing there and stuff like that. So I try to reach out to, you know, quite a few people, so give them a stage to rock on locally, because I hear them saying, "Oh man, you know, I showed up here," or you know, "I can't wait to get on stage." So you go and give them that, and then it's like, I didn't even have the event because I didn't feel like I had enough people.
Listen, I'm with you. I'm a traveling host, and I'll put out that I need artists to perform, and I have a hard time finding local artists. And mind you, I'll take them with me. I have a hard time finding artists to travel with me when I do events, and so I understand completely how you feel when it comes to that. It's hard. It's hard. What is you're an artist? So what is your standpoint on pay to play? Because a lot of artists feel like they shouldn't have to pay to perform, versus a lot of people feel like that's how you invest in yourself and that's how you make yourself known. So you being an artist, do you believe in paying to perform?
If that's your thing, if you want to open for somebody else,
right?
You know what I mean. You know, it's a good platform. I mean, everything costs. Nothing's free. Mm-hmm. So if you want to perform on this stage bad enough, and you go to the promoter and you say, listen, I want to open for such and such, and that promoter says, all right, well, you gotta pay. This is how much you gotta pay. Then you gotta respect that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect that. If you don't have the money to get up there, then don't get up there.
That's
true.
You know
what I'm saying? But if you feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's time for you to take your talents to the next level, no cost should stop you from
get in there. Because it's all about investing in yourself.
Yeah.
Let's get an estimate as an artist. Being that you've been in the music for so long, how much would you honestly say you have spent and invested on yourself? If you had to give an estimate roundabout number.
I don't know. I've been doing this since like 2003, since I came home from the Fed. So it's been like 15 years that I've been in and out.
Paying your own studio.
Yeah.
Paying your own platform to make sure your music is on platform. Paying to perform at shows. Traveling to go to these shows. Studio time.
Tens of thousands.
Yeah. And you're still not done investing in yourself.
No.
So if a new artist come right now and they said to you, how long would Mike, how long as an artist do you have to invest in yourself? What would you tell them?
There is really no end date to that.
Mm-hmm.
There really is no, you know what I mean? If you're putting gas in your car to go to the studio, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You just invested in, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
So, you know, I don't feel like there'll come a time, there's gonna come a time where I'm going to try to eat off of it.
Right.
And that's the research I'm doing now, you know what I mean? But the way that I'm going to eat off of it is probably different than
what other people are doing right now.
Artists, yeah.
Right.
You know, I'm gonna build a music school in Newburgh for the youth. You know what I mean? So, you know, I've had paperwork submitted to Albany because I feel like it's like a non-profit organization type thing. Because you got, you know, they got the Armory, they got all these basketball courts, they got football fields, but not every kid wants to be an athlete.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Some of these kids want to rap.
They want to sing.
They want to make beats.
They want to write.
They want to learn how to dance.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that's what, you know, I got a couple people that, you know, when it comes to the music, I don't really have a team.
Right.
But when it comes to these business ventures that I'm working on,
you got a team.
I got a team because I'm a convicted felon, so they might shy away from, you know what I'm saying, what they're willing to do for me, but you're not doing nothing for me.
For me, we're doing it for the giving back.
I'm trying to make things, you know, trying to make things right. Even put the idea into other people's heads. So, God forbid, I'm not able to do it. I mean, you know, not for nothing. I was just sitting in the parking lot, and my career, I'm thinking
it's over.
I'm thinking it's over.
Listen, y'all. We had a 911. Listen, we had the whole. Y'all know I'm Report Media. Mike Crocker was here. Shout out to Drawzilla. We had the whole SWAT team, federales. Who else? I thought he had a flashback. I was sweating. My mom called me. She said, "Moochie, the police at your thing." I said, "Oh my God, I'm going back. I'm going back."
I'm telling
you sweating, right?
Yeah.
It's serious. That's why we do this music and we do this.
I'm telling you.
How you feel? Breathe. Take your coat off. Breathe. We here.
But it's real. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's all like, for instance, while that's going down, and I'm looking in the rearview mirror and I see it, I'm saying to my man, yo, start shooting. You know what I'm saying? Get clips of it and stuff like that because it's real.
It is.
You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I want to be able to give people a different aspect, a different direction to go, other than just, you know, it's not just the music for me. It's so much other things.
But let me say this to you publicly. I appreciate you coming home and finding something else to do, and figuring out to help our youth. You know, and I feel like a lot of us that went to camp, and went away, I feel like that should be our 100% focus, is to come back and figure out how do we keep our little people, our youth, our generation out. So shout out to you as a man. Shout out to you as a father, because you say you have 3 children. You're an artist. What do you want your children to know about your music? Because obviously they're going to listen to your music one day and they're going to hear that. So what should they get from you that you don't want them to get from any other artist?
Life is real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, life is definitely real, whether it be good, bad, everything in between. You know, gotta stand tall in this world.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Now I gotta ask you this question. I want to make this known. Every artist that comes on my show for the next 3 months, we're gonna talk about this. And not that I'm keeping it relevant, but I am, because it's an important topic. And things like that happen in mainstream industry can also happen to our unsigned industry. So we hear the story about R. Kelly. As an artist, what is your standpoint on this? Would you work with R. Kelly if he called you right now?
R. Kelly?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I didn't watch all that. You know, I don't think that it was right.
Right.
For them to just throw him out there like that. I mean, this is all stuff that's been known for years. Why talk about it now?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Why let Lifetime benefit off of what you know, nobody won in that situation. R. Kelly didn't win, and neither did those females.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a lose-lose situation for everybody involved except for Lifetime. So I didn't feel like I was going to sit there and let Lifetime win off of their views. I mean, it wasn't on BET. You understand what I'm saying? So why let, you know, every time I watch Lifetime with my significant other,
Mm-hmm.
it's white women, it's white men,
Mm-hmm.
and then next thing you know, they're showing a picture with R. Kelly on there. You understand what I'm saying? It was like they're not known to have black actors on they shows.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the minute they get a chance to put a black actor on there, that's what they came up with. Why didn't they do the story of Barack Obama on there? Or, you know what I'm saying, James Earl Jones, or, you know,
A
Samuel
positive
Jackson.
show,
Yeah,
right.
why would they go straight with the negative off the rip? You know what I mean? And then, you know, you got people out there, of course, social media will take it to another level, you know what I'm saying, where, you know, people are, you know, making jokes about it and stuff like that. I mean, you know, it's all good, but, you know what I'm saying?
Would you work with him though? If he called right now, because his career might be going downhill, so he might say, okay, I need to pick up some unsigned artists. He might be watching the show. He said, I like Mike Crocker. He might call you and say, Mike Crocker, let's do a song together. Let's make music. Would you make music with him right now?
I ain't messing with him. I got 2 daughters, man.
I respect it. I respect it.
So, you know, I mean, I'll wait for Keith Sweat to call. R. Kelly gonna call.
He say, R. Kelly calling, Keith Sweat calling. That's a fact.
Somebody gonna call.
Somebody. You getting closer to
R.
the thing.
Kelly calling, somebody else gonna call. I ain't messing with him.
Mike, if we had to pick somebody in the industry right now for you to work with and do a fire album, one person right now, hot, this is who you want to work with, who would it be?
Tory Lanez.
Woo! Off the rip.
I just listened to some of his songs on YouTube today and didn't even know these. I hear these songs in the club every weekend. Never knew it was him.
It was Tory.
And man, yo, that dude has like, he all over the place with his style, man.
How about females? Any female you want to do a collab with?
Nah.
Really?
Unless she sing. I don't listen to female rappers.
Why?
Cause what they be talking about. You know what I'm saying? You never heard, like, female rappers, they go over the top with it. You understand what I'm saying? They talking about, there's not one of those female rappers that my daughters that I'll let them listen to. And I think that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of these female rappers
are role models.
They all think that they gotta come out there on some, like, you know, with their shirt open, or, you know, they get the behind done.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? And why would they personify themselves as that when they know that these little girls are watching?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Not one of those female rappers is saying something that
means something.
Means
They
nothing.
just saying a whole bunch of nothing.
A whole bunch of nothing.
Naked while doing it.
Naked while doing it.
And your daughter's got it. This is what your daughter's is listening to, talking about she want to be a Barb
She'll
or
try.
she Team Barty.
She'll definitely try, but
Dad's not having that.
Don't listen to that, man.
Now let me ask you this question, and we're gonna get ready to get out of here. But I heard you got some gifts, or I seen you got something for me.
Yeah, I do.
But wait, hold on, before we give a gifts, because I love this job, because I get all kind of gifts.
Oh yeah.
But let me ask you this question, because you're an artist, and in real life, as an artist, you're gonna talk about the real. In real life, artists talk about women, hoe, slut, B, all of this. Now you're a father at that. How are you going forward, planning to separate your music from what you say into what your daughter hears?
I mean, you know, when I speak of females, I've only spoken about like the bad side,
right?
You know, the hurt, you know what I'm saying, the disappointment, you know. So you know, I would want my daughter to say, "Oh man, you know, my dad didn't like these kind of females."
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Or my dad thought that these females were dishonest or disloyal. You know what I'm saying? Whoever my daughter be's, either one of them. You know, I got a 22-year-old. You know what I'm saying? So whoever. Yeah.
Mike Crocker, how old are you?
I'm in my 30s.
You was in your 30s. Okay, good. Let me do the math. Daughter 22. So you got to be around 37, 38.
No, I'm younger than that.
How old is you?
We're not good.
Why do men get on my show?
I might as well give you my social
security. Hold it. But why you men come on my show and y'all just don't want to tell y'all ages? Like, I used to be like a women thing, but now the men like, I'm not telling you.
I don't know. That's like asking a woman what her weight is.
You think so? Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, if you go to a woman and you say, how much you weigh? She gonna be like, how old is you? You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So, I'm young, so I don't know how that goes.
So yeah, if you know,
so I'm not supposed to ask. So you tell me I'm not supposed to ask men their age? Nah. So you don't want to do no more interviews asking men their age. That's what you're telling me.
I mean, you could try. You can get some funny answers. You know what I mean? That's a good question to ask. You know, you'll get the young guys. It's like, I'm 19. You know, because you got some. You know, there's a young wave of talent coming.
Like you see them.
Like the 450 boys from the Heights.
That's what I'm asking you. How are you gonna, you see all this young talent, especially coming right out of your city. Like, how are you gonna stay relevant?
Man, they know
They know you the plug.
I'm a monster. Man. I'm a monster. If they don't know by now, they're gonna find out. I'm gonna set when it comes to rapping in my area, I'm gonna set the bar way high, man.
Let's do it.
It's the only way to do it.
So, I heard you have a gift for me.
Oh yeah. You know how that go. You know what I'm saying? It's for my.
Oh, and he came with the. Oh my God! I got edible.
I should have put them other edibles in there, but you be alright.
Shucks, Governor Como is on the way.
I'm telling you,
oh my goodness! Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm not gonna open it because you guys are gonna want some. Mom, I got edible, and listen, he bought me a real gift. Like, I can eat this. After I eat the other edible. Shout out to Mike Crocker, you guys. Thank you so much, Mike. I appreciate this. Now, before we get out of here, 2019 is coming. What can we expect from you that we haven't seen previous that we're gonna see this year?
You're gonna see me in other cities, man. I'm taking it on the road. I got some good, I got some good people in other states. I got, venues all up and down the East Coast. I'm going to Cali in 2 weeks, so, I'm just gonna, I'm trying to get over that fear of flying, so I'm taking my first flight coming up. So.
Very good. Is this your first flight ever?
Nah, I was on a federal plane, so.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't see out the window.
Yeah, so this is a whole nother feeling. Yes. You get to walk off the plane by taste the air and all that. I'm with you, Mike. Listen, I'm with you. You understand? None of that. Listen, I'm with you. They don't know how that feels. I'm with you on that. So, any albums we can look forward to? Any new videos coming? Talk to us about that.
Yeah, I got a new video coming this weekend. Wishing on a Star. I got I was gonna put this mixtape out, but I got a lot of promotional work to do. So I mean, I got tapes for days ready to go, but I feel like I gotta get out there more and promote and hand in hand it a little bit more before I give them everything.
Now, the first official mixtape that you plan on dropping, what's the name of it?
Embrace the Transition.
Embrace the Transition. So first of all, I like the title. It's attractive. We could look forward to it towards the end of 2019.
trying to get at the end of this month.
Oh, you ain't playing.
Nah. I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to put them out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna put them out, but while I'm out there, at least I could say, yo, you go here, you can check my tape.
Right. Go here, look, past the SoundCloud,
Yeah.
past the Facebook, on some real platforms.
But those are good things, though.
It is.
It's free.
I mean, people down, I guess, because you don't get paid from it, but it really is a good start to what you're trying to do. Yeah. Do me a favor. Shout out your videographer that's here today.
Oh, that's my son, Jackson Wallace, man.
Shout out to Jackson. Jackson was on his job. He recorded me the whole time. I hope he got my good side. Jackson, you know I'm 50 Shades of Dark, so make sure you lighten me up. Is that all right, Jackson?
Of course.
That's all right. Now, listen, before we get out of here, do me a favor. Tell everybody where all your platforms are. Shout out anybody you want to shout out, and tell them where they can find you.
Oh, you can find me anywhere, man. I mean, I'm on Instagram, MIC_845. I'm on Facebook, Michael Crocker. I'll be on Dat Piff in a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? Apple Music and all that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my Will Block dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
Will
rough
Block,
You know what I'm saying? It's rough out there, but you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the hood doing music. You know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to. Shout out to everybody that's trying to, you know, do something with themselves, man.
Be better. Just be better. Well, Michael, thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
I want you to know that you patronize the show. This show is officially open to you. When you drop your mixtape, if you have a show, if you drop a song, all you have to do is send it to me. I will promote it. I'm behind you 1,000%. Promote it. I will push it for you. I will blog about it. Whatever I have to do. And trust me, if you are free and you see me posting something and you want to perform at the show, by all means hit me up. I want to open as many opportunities for you as I can, and get you as much spotlight and acknowledgement as already what you got going on. I'm here for you, so utilize me for anything and everything. And when you got something going on, just shoot me a text, shoot me something in the email so that I can promote it. But I can also show my face and show support, because I don't mind going out of town with my people and showing support. Sometimes you go out of town, you need to let people know that your city's behind you. So I don't mind traveling with you. I don't mind supporting you. If I have free on the calendar, I'm there. Take this opportunity in this show going forward. Utilize me until you get to Hot 97, until you get to 10 Power, which is going to happen. Utilize Reporting Live. We're here for you. I'm a call away, an email away, a text away, a promotion away. And I support you 1,000%, and I got your back. I'm saying that publicly so you know. If you ever need anything, just call me. I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Respect your dig, and I'm about to enjoy these good old editors. But we're gonna get out of here. Shout out to Reporting Live 845. Shout out to Mike Crocker. Mike Crocker, he ready to get up out of here. Shout out to everybody in the 845. We're gonna get into the last part of the show. So make sure you guys tune in. I got a very, very special documentary coming right now. So I want you guys to make sure you guys log off, jump back in. But Mike Crocker, you'll be going to see him. He about to drop a new video. Make sure you guys stay looking, because he's going to tell me where he's doing his video shoot this weekend. Moochie might, Reporting Live 845, might be able to do a little blogging, a little media coverage on it. So me and him going to talk. So make sure you guys follow him. But look out for the new video from Mike Crocker. And make sure you guys look out for that new mixtape about to drop, Embracing the Transition.
There you go.
Embracing the Transition. Reporting Live 845, straight 845 radio, building our own from the ground up.